No decision today on what a group claims is a violation of campaign finance law from Pureval. 9 on your side first told you yesterday about the issue behind one single check written to a consulting group. 9 on your side's Tom McKee explains now why a commission says it needs more time.
It's now up to the Ohio Elections Commission here in Columbus to determine if Pureval violated state campaign finance law. The commission members voted 6-1 on Thursday for a full hearing on the issue, saying there are many unanswered questions.
The preliminary hearing on the issue took just over an hour with big gaps in views on whether laws were broken. A main focus was whether Pureval's congressional campaign was using clerk of court's campaign money to pay the bills. Attorney Brian Shrive says yes, pointing to a $16,000 check supposedly for consulting when the memo said poll balance.
We don't have to prove our case here today. You don't have to believe anyone's guilty or not today. What you have to believe is, does this smell right? You have to ask that question. Does this smell right?
Pureval's lawyer Brian Swoboda says Shrive's complaint simply doesn't hold water.
Ohio law and federal law expressly provide for the concurrent operation of a local campaign and a federal campaign at the same time. They provide expressly for receipts into those committees. They provide expressly for disbursements from those committees.
Then the commissioner heard about Byron Photographies taking pictures at Pureval's congressional kickoff, but there was no bill from the federal campaign. Once again, disagreement.
These are payments that were made for the purpose of skirting the federal campaign finance laws, and we're in violation of Ohio campaign finance law.
But that still does not present a violation of Ohio law. That is precisely the sort of expense that a campaign is going to incur, and that's going to be of utility for a campaign.
The formal hearing to try and clear things up could be October 11th, November 1st, or another mutually agreed upon date.
We hope it'll be before the election so that the voters of Ohio's 1st District get to understand the nature and character of Pureval, as well as understand who's paying for what in the federal campaign.
We don't want this to be any sort of sideshow or circus as well that's distorting the decisions that the voters are going to be making in November.
If there is a finding that laws were violated, possible punishments could include fines and jail time. Tom McKee, 9 on your side, Columbus.